He knelt down to retrieve the escaping carton before it rolled under the car and said, "Hey, your eggs." Her hair swung over her shoulder like it belonged in a perfume advertisement as she quickly turned, her shoes scratching the pavement. "Oh, no. Thank you," she exclaimed, lowering her high-end purse to assist. The parking area was littered with groceries. Like confetti after a crash, avocados, cereal boxes, and a spilled bottle of juice were all around them. He smiled slightly and brushed his jeans aside. "Everything is fine. It always happens to me. However, usually with a toddler yelling in the background." She laughed, obviously unaccustomed to having her errors ridiculed. She said, "You have a kid?" "Yeah. Emily, 6 years old. Sass of a teenager, heart of gold." He got up and extended the bag she had dropped. "I'm Ryan, by the way." Behind her, sunglasses, she blinked. "Again, thank you, Ryan. Melissa." That was very considerate. The majority of individuals would have passed by or, worse, stopped to record the entire event for influence. Despite not knowing her face, Ryan was quick to offer assistance and showed no concern for her expensive bag, car, or appearance. He stepped in when he noticed someone struggling. She was more aware of that than he was. He carefully balanced the eggs and set aside the cracked one as he assisted her in repackaging her packages. She said, "I owe you," as she took her wallet out. He extended a hand. "Please don't. Money wasn't the reason I did this. I did it since I had previously had someone do it for me." Her head was cocked. "What do you mean?" After he paused, he shrugged. "My spouse died 2 years ago. A grocery run, a car accident, etc. I was a complete mess. However, I will always remember this simple act of compassion when a stranger helped me carry my groceries into the car one day while Emily was sobbing in the cart. I thought I ought to forward it." Melissa softened her gaze. She looked down and bit her lip. "I apologize," she muttered. He smiled half-heartedly. "Don't be. Right now, we're doing fine. I spend the afternoons at the hardware shop and the evenings at the fire station. Although it's not glamorous, Emily and I get along well." They were silent for a brief while. The type of relationship you can only have with someone who has experienced something. After opening her car door, Melissa stopped and turned around. "Do you mind if I ask you something kind of random?" Ryan gave a nod. "Yes. Tomorrow would you and Emily be available? We need more amazing fathers like you to help with a charity kids breakfast downtown, which I'm assisting with. Real ones, you know." He arched his brow. She smiled and asked, "Are you serious?" "Extremely serious. Bring her a comfortable dress. I'm having pancakes." Ryan and Emily arrived the following morning, their eyes wide with joy, their hair in pigtails, and a toy lion in their arms. An elegant hotel ballroom with polished floors and a photo booth in the corner served as the venue for the breakfast. Uncomfortable in the midst of the beautiful outfits and fitted suits, Ryan continued scanning the area. Emily, though, was adoring it. She was eating chocolate chip pancakes, watching a magician, and laughing with face painters while perched on the edge of her seat. Then a microphone was summoned over. "Please welcome Miss Melissa Hart, our host." Ryan stopped. Melissa Hart was no ordinary person. She was a well-known actress, businesswoman, and mental health champion for kids. Around the country, she was featured on magazine covers. On the internet, she had more than 15 million fans. And here she was, wearing shoes and jeans, smiling like any other mother and waving at the throng. Her smile became genuine as she saw Ryan on the other side of the room. After her remarks, she approached him while utterly oblivious to the cameras. She laughed and remarked, "I guess I forgot to mention what I do for a living." He blinked. "You're that Melissa Hart." She gave a nod. "Yes. How about you? You're the one who didn't give a damn about my identity. When you believed I was nothing, you came to my aid. You don't realize how important that is." She crouched next to Emily before he could say anything. "You have to be Emily. Your dad's smile is in you." Emily smiled. "Do you wish to see my lion?" Melissa nodded and giggled before whispering to Ryan, "This week, we are financing 5 scholarships. If it's all right with you, I would like to name one after your wife." Ryan's eyes grew wide. All he could manage to say in response was a hushed "she'd love that." The day concluded with dignity, connection, and a young girl asking her father if they might make pancakes together every Sunday like the well-known woman did, not with a fairy tale. Because the fact that Melissa Hart became a star wasn't the true surprise. It was because someone with her level of celebrity recognized something unique in Ryan, a man who upheld his morals even when no one else was there. Real characters appear when no one else is around, but you never know who might be watching. Tell us where in the world you're watching from in the comments section before we wrap up this story. If you were moved by this story, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a karma remark below.